In a Fox 21 Savings Alert, October is Cybersecurity Month, and with holiday shopping not too far in the distance, now is a good time to brush up on your scam spotting skills.
Ent Credit Union back with us once again, offering helpful tips. With us, of course, is Bree Shalito, Director of Financial Wellbeing, our financial best friend.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Thanks for being here. So,
Thanks as always.
Tell us now, what are the top 3 scams right now?
There's some big ones.
Okay.
So the top one that we're seeing is kind of that AI voice scams. Those ones are really tricky because they're cloning voices of your loved ones.
Wow.
And then reaching out to you in a panic saying that they need money.
Oh my gosh.
And even scarier is they're actually using the phone number that you know for that person calling you. So you think it's them. But the best thing to do is take a pause, as always, whenever you think something doesn't quite seem right, and call the number back. It won't call the same one that called you. They're just really spoofing the number is what it's called.
Right.
But if you call that number back, you'll likely get in touch with your loved one. If you don't, reach out to another close friend or family member just to see if they've heard from them, because we're seeing that a lot. And they're getting it from a lot of places, from your voicemail, from any videos that are online.
Wow.
So it's pretty rampant.
Wow.
There's a couple other scams out there too.
Yes.
What are those?
So one, especially that the pandemic kind of brought forward, is a lot more usage of those QR codes, those little square codes that you scan with your phone. We do it a lot of places to see a menu, to look at different services, but scammers noticed that we're using them more. So they started putting stickers of their own over the legitimate ones to collect your information. And a lot of times when we scan something or download something, we're pretty quick to click through the next things, authorizing them to see different things on your phone or do different things. So we want to be cautious what we're scanning. Not that those aren't good. A lot of restaurants and things are using them, but you just want to kind of feel over, make sure it doesn't feel like a sticker. If it does, just ask before you scan it. Make sure this is legitimate.
Scammers can just pick up on everything
They
now.
really do.
And technology makes our life so much easier, but
It does.
just makes it more dangerous at the same time.
Exactly, yeah. It gets them smarter and smarter, so we want to look out for those. I mean, there's tons of different scams out there, but those are some of the bigger ones. And then another one that we're really seeing out there a lot is some free trials. A lot of them are upfront and forward about how long you get, 7 days, 30 days. You want to make sure you put a calendar notice, because sometimes it'll come up quick, and you have to usually cancel the day before that official day. But what other folks aren't realizing is they're scammers that are putting apps in the app stores that have kind of hidden charges and or hidden things to see more information on your phone. So especially if you've got a kiddo or anything in your life, like I have my nieces who really want to download some games on my phone, you want to make sure that that app seems to be legitimate, that it has a number of reviews, because sometimes you notice when you download an app, it'll ask you if it can have access to your photos or to your microphone, and sometimes that makes sense. If it's using it to make videos or edit your photos, that all makes sense. But if you're downloading something that really shouldn't have access to that, just make sure you're thinking twice about whether or not to give it that access.
I was going to say, so often we just say, yep,
Exactly.
like you just want to get to it.
Accept those terms and conditions that are a mile long. That's exactly what we fall into.
So I think overall, when it comes to all of these scams, it's slowing down and really thinking through what we're doing.
Yes, not just accepting what's being presented in front of you. That's always the most important. That's in any scam. And I mean, there's a lot more. These are some of the ones we're seeing, but we're still seeing a lot of those ones where they're calling, pretending to be your financial institution. Especially those ones that we see in Colorado. We're seeing a lot where folks are getting those still emails and texts that they drove on a toll road that they didn't. So just really take a second. You're like, did I? Let's not click on any links they sent you. Log in through the way that you know. Even if you get an email, if you get a phone call, call back the number you know, log into the site. Even if you're at a restaurant and you can't get a hold of somebody to check that QR code if that's legitimate, take a look at their website. I'm sure the menu's there. Then you're safe.
Okay, Bree always taking care of us. Is there a special place, a magic place we can go to get more information on this topic?
Always. So Ent.com has a ton of information on scams. We're also actually hosting for October, being Cybersecurity Awareness Month. We have 2 identity theft and scam webinars that we're hosting. We do have that class recorded as well. And you can always meet with one of our financial coaches just to make sure your financial health is in good order.
All right. Great advice as always, Bree. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Time right now is 8:28. We'll be back with more news and weather right after this.